school is just a couple months away, so let's see if we can meet some people. Anyway, I'll walk us around. I'll see if I could disconnect this maybe, or just kind of go from shop to shop and see if anybody wants to talk to us. So let's start moving. Let's see what we got over here. Hi, how are you? You care to be on the show, Discover Connecticut? Let's see if I can get you in there like this. There we go. We'll zoom in on you. What's your name?
Karina.
Karina Mark Pyers. How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
So I guess I'm not on. Hold on. Let me see if I can move this. This way? I don't know which way it's supposed to go. Like that. There we go. So I'm Mark Pyers, Discover Connecticut. I highlight the communities and try to show up at events like this and talk to people. So can you tell us a little about your business?
Yeah, so it's Cross Culture Kombucha. We've been in business since 2017. Kombucha is basically a fizzy fermented tea. It's really good for your gut health and has a lot of probiotics. And we come to a lot of farmers markets around the area and try to sell our things.
Nice. Is it an organic product?
Yes.
It is. Okay, that's fantastic.
Uh-huh.
So kombucha, maybe one day we'll have to do like a little taste test. We do like
Yes.
reviews sometimes on the show.
Yeah, we have a tap room and we usually have 8 flavors that we rotate every week.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, down in Danbury.
Oh, so you are a brick and mortar location as well. That's fantastic. Now, are you be back next Sunday as well?
We're here every single weekend.
Every weekend. If you guys want to come down and get your kombucha, is that how I said it? Kombucha?
Yeah, kombucha.
I said it correctly. I never said it before.
A lot of people say it wrong.
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you. I'm going to give you a card so you can see this we're actually live right now, so if you scan that QR code, you'll see this. You could just scroll back a little. And actually, let me know if the audio sounds okay. All right? It was a pleasure to meet you, okay? Absolutely. Take care. All right, guys, let's keep moving along. Let's see if we can speak to some other vendors here. I got to talk to these guys. Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Let's see if we can get on over here.
Yeah, of course you can. 10-4. Lady.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Let me see if I can get you on. Hold on, I'm in the way. Let me move this out of the way a little bit here. You say I got you. Yeah, I did. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. My name is Mark Pyers, Discover Connecticut.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can you tell me a little bit about your business?
Yeah, so it started with my boss, Jocelyn. She went to Thailand for 8 years and came home with a husband.
Oh.
And his dream was to come to America and start his own business.
Okay.
And he is like a chef for making dumplings.
It's a dumpling master.
Yes.
Awesome.
And one day he came home and I guess he was very cranky. And she said, "Why are you such a grumpy dumpling?" And that's where the name came from.
Grumpy Dumpling. You see, it's a great name.
Yeah.
Great name. And you guys you have a brick and mortar in Norwalk?
We have a commercial kitchen in South Norwalk near the beer garden, and we do 26 farmers markets, and we also are at the amphitheater in New York, I believe.
So 26 farmers markets. So basically, is that 2 a weekend?
Yeah.
So you go from here to another one today, or no?
Yes, I'm actually at the amphitheater tonight for day 2 of a concert festival thing, and then we also have them during the week.
Very cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Well, I'm going to give you my card here. This is a dual card, Discover Connecticut. You could scan that QR code. You'll see yourself. We're actually live right now.
Oh.
And then I cut this later into a really short episode, so it's like a two-parter. If you ever want to highlight your business or anything or any of these other events, reach out to us because that's what we like to do here. And then the other side, when you decide you want to buy a house,
Thank you
know?
so much.
All right. Pleasure to meet you. What was
Nice
your
to
name?
meet you, Abby.
Abby
Sorry.
Mark Pyers. Well, no, it's fine. I'm sorry now you have to switch that. Sorry.
That's okay.
Nice to meet you, Abby. Take care, okay? Grumpy Dumpling, guys. Grumpy Dumpling. All right, let's see if we could switch off and we'll move around. Let's see what else we got over here, guys. This guy's a leather shop. Punching out leather, my friend? Let me move this a little closer. Let's
thing we
see.
do here is we do free monogramming.
Free monogramming. That's awfully kind of you. Let's see if I could get this to stay so I could talk to you for a minute. Hi, my name is Mark Pyers.
Hi, Mark.
How you doing? Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
So I host a show called Discover Connecticut, and I like to highlight the communities. I'm also a realtor.
Oh, very
So
cool.
my goal for starting the show is to try to connect with new buyers and sellers.
Amazing.
But in the process, highlight the small businesses, keep everybody going.
Yeah.
You know, talk about the history under our feet. So I cover all these crazy historical events, like George Washington stayed here in 1783.
Oh, nice.
So I did that like 4 months ago. But
Very cool.
So can you tell us a little about yourself? What's your name?
Sure. My name's Ryan. I started Rhombus Leatherworks like 6 years ago.
Okay.
It's just a fun side job to keep myself occupied and distracted from normal work. And yeah, I do all handmade leather goods. I hand dye or hand paint about 85% of what's out here.
Wow.
Some of the leather I buy pre-dyed. I hand stitch everything.
It's fantastic.
Even the belts, I hand cut and hand dye all the belts.
Love it.
And I do free monogramming when people want it. And yeah.
Now, will you be here every weekend?
Nope, I kind of do once a month
Okay.
at this market. I'm not a vendor that needs to be here every week. But,
Yeah, okay.
like the food guys.
Yeah.
So a lot of the artisans will kind of rotate
Monthly?
on
or-
their own kind of schedule. But yeah, I kind of live by the once a month kind of rule. So
Do
I'll
you-
be here this week and next week for Father's Day. But outside of that, I pretty much go once a month after that.
Okay, so guys, come on down here and check it out next weekend as well, and then monthly until the end of the summer, I guess. So that's like what, maybe 2 more times?
No, so it'll be one in July, August,
September.
September, and then I'm usually good for probably about 6 markets a year. So
Okay, great.
I'll probably squeak an extra one in there somewhere.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Rhombus leather. Can I see that logo real quick? Let's show that. And what I'm going to do just quickly is I'd like to show what you have here. It's a little hard to do that like this, so I'm just going to unconnect this or disconnect this. Let's see if we can get a little close up. I'll show you the goods here, guys. Yeah, this is a pretty silly camera. This is called the Ronin 4D, and what it is the first gimbal and camera all-in-one cinema camera. And so it allows me to really get close and do some cool things. You haven't seen the best part of it. I'll show you the best part of it. So now whenever I'm moving, there's literally no movement at all. Drop my microphone. So it's the perfect camera for if you're a solo artist like me. Or also, they use this camera actually on Civil War, if you remember that movie that came out last year. Allows you to get into some tight spaces because you can get the gimbal going, So when I'm on this, I don't really need that aspect. But so anyway, it was a pleasure to meet you. I really appreciate what you do here. I'm actually an inventor myself. I invented the first the first drum in the world for guitar players, and I patented this drum. I actually hand build each one myself. So when I see somebody else doing stuff with their
Very
hands,
cool.
I value that.
Yeah, I feel like leather's a little bit of like a dying art.
Yeah.
You see tons of jewelry vendors out there. And other
woodworkers,
stuff.
obviously, but
Pottery,
not a lot of
woodworkers,
this.
But there's not a lot of leather people out there that are actually hand dyeing their own leather and doing that kind of stuff.
For
so
sure.
It's great.
Well, this is an absolute pleasure for me. It was great meeting you.
Pleasure
And if you
to
hit that
meet you,
QR
Mark.
code, you should see that. You could actually scroll back and actually watch this over. Tell me if it looked okay. All right. Take care, buddy. Nice to meet you. You too. All right, guys, we're going to keep moving along here. See if anybody else wants to chat, have an interview. I think I have to scroll out a little. I think I'm too close. That's my problem here. I'm going to scroll out here. Right, let's just get more of a view of what we're shooting at. My camera's like, come on, let's get in the right angle here. All right, there we go. Let's start walking and talking. See if we can get anybody else to join us. How's that sound? Do this too. All right, that's better. Now we're live again and I can see what we're filming. Let me flip this. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you.
Can you talk to me for a few minutes about your product? My name is Mark Pyers.
Okay,
nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
I do a show called Discover Connecticut, where I highlight the communities, the small. I'm also a realtor. So my goal is really to meet new people that need to buy and sell, but I want to highlight all the businesses in the area and talk about our history and also remind people why this is an area to move to. You know? Have you been in Connecticut long?
Me, myself, for
Yeah.
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
And when did you start La Fina?
I started just this year.
Just this year?
This year.
I don't know why this is not getting, I can't see anything here. Let me just get this in the right area so we can continue this properly. Oops, let me put this down. I don't think we need that. There we go. That should do.
That's me.
That should do. I'm gonna actually come around here if you don't mind. So, so you've been in Connecticut for 10 years. Where did you come from originally?
Well, I have been in Montreal, Canada,
Canada?
and South America.
Oh wow, so you've been all over.
All over. I speak 3 languages.
Wow,
and
4?
I have been making granola for years and years.
Oh,
So I
amazing.
said, why not to share with our community, and here I am.
That's beautiful. I love granola. You know, I had this new idea that maybe what I would talk to people about when I meet them is go like through their whole life. Where were you born? Where was your first place you moved to? Where'd you go to college? And then how'd you wind up in Connecticut? So you could hear how people really made their journey around America or South America, Canada, etc.
Yes.
So what was your name?
Sarah.
Sarah Mark Pyers. Pleasure to meet you. Are you here every weekend?
Every weekend I'll be here.
Every weekend, guys.
Doing the granola, different flavors, gluten-free, organic,
Organic, wonderful.
all healthy.
What's the price point start at so I can tell people?
For these bags, $12.50.
Okay.
But I have other small presentations. So.
Oh, okay, great. Well, guys, come on down, get your granola here, and say hello. You know, this is what the American spirit is about: is entrepreneurship.
Sounds good. Yes.
Sarah, pleasure to meet you. Thank you for your
Nice to
time.
meet
I
you.
appreciate it. Have a great day. Good luck
You
today.
too. Thank you.
All right, let's keep moving, everybody. Say goodbye to Sarah. Until the next one, until next weekend. Maybe we'll see her again, because I think we're going to come back to do this more often. All right, thank you again. Oh, look at this. Maybe I could get a conversation. You guys got seafood over here? Ocean's 180 in the house, guys. Let's.
A radius of 180 miles. So it's all local.
Wow, hold on. I'm going to come over to talk to you. I got to hear about this. All right, so. Is that right? I think that's a little better. Of course, it's not ideal to set up as we go. All right, who wants to say hello? Or you should all say hello. My name's Mark Pyers. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name's Michelle.
Michelle?
Hi, I'm Carson.
Carson?
Hi, I'm Celine.
Celine, very nice to meet you guys. I'm the host of a show called Discover Connecticut, and I'm a realtor as well in the area. So what I'm always trying to do is connect with new buyers and sellers,
thank you.
and then highlight the businesses in the area that make this place tick, and what you love about the area, you know? Are you a family?
We are a family. My
You are.
husband and I own the
Ocean's
business.
180? Oh, fantastic.
And this is my daughter Carson, and this is Celine, who's
Very
our
nice.
best worker.
Oh, that's awesome. You're lucky to have her.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
How long have you been in business?
We've been here at Nordic and Ocean's 180 like 5 years.
Okay.
Here in Fairfield.
Now, so you're part of Nordic?
Yes, yeah, we're like a subset.
Oh, okay.
Subset.
Store is
We love Nordic, so
We
yeah.
have Nordic, but Ocean's 180 is a different business and concept.
Okay.
Where we are super hyper local, and we just do 180 miles
Love it.
from Fairfield.
So that's all you go out to get your fish or for
Exactly.
within 100
and then
miles.
once we hit a certain cap, we give back to the boats.
That's fantastic. You know, it's funny you say that what you just said. I call it Discover Connecticut the first hyper-local community-based show.
Oh, okay.
Because it's what it is. Like, I'm just trying to highlight this area and everything about it, because I'm trying to lure people in from New Jersey, from New York City, to move here, you know?
Oh yeah, it's a fantastic town.
great place.
It's-
I love it. The community is really strong, and like the food, especially. There's so many restaurants and like markets that you can buy from.
Yeah.
And, like even selling here is like such a nice thing to do. And, you know, I mean, at Nordic especially, like the customer base we have there is like insane. Like.
We're one of them. My wife and I, we love getting our food. Yeah, my wife's friends with everybody over there, yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's nice. Like, and we also sell sushi there.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's amazing.
And everything, and we shop oysters and sell fresh fish, and we just want to do the same thing here, but be a little more local.
Yeah, yeah.
So people love local fish. And
Oh, absolutely.
if you can't get local fish, we have Gordon, which gets it from anywhere.
Absolutely.
And we love farmers markets. And
So cool.
We love being at the farmers market.
You know, I have a lot of businesses when I do this that say, you know, I need someone to help me create content for my social media pages. You guys do very well already, so you don't need it. But in general, this type of opportunity is a great way to create little clips. So if you hit the QR code, I gave you the card, right? Did I give you my card?
Oh, yeah, of course.
There's a QR code on the back. You'll see that we're live right now. But then I later cut it into a small episode for Discover Connecticut. So it'll be like an hour, and then it'll be like 5-10 minutes of an actual episode. So I'll get like a show, you'll be like, hi, I'm Carson, and that's it. And then we're done, you know? But at least now the whole thing's live. Anybody who's watching on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. I don't think we're not on TikTok right now. We're on Twitch and a few other channels. Okay. But anyway, so my goal is to keep showing up to these. So maybe you'll see me next week as well.
it.
All right.
Thank you.
And if you ever have an event and you're like, hey, it would be cool if we had Discover Connecticut kind of like capture this, catalog this event. Sometimes you do a really cool thing, and it's like, it'd be nice to have this for our records. You know? And then, like I always say, if you did something, for example, like this Thanksgiving, as like some sort of event, and then we filmed a whole piece on it, and you just drop it again next Thanksgiving, and then the next Thanksgiving. It's like, oh, it's like evergreen content. And this is what we do every Thanksgiving. And it's like, for 20 years, you can use the same piece of content.
Have you been to like the Taste of Westport, Taste of Fairfield event?
I haven't yet. I'm going to do that.
Those are really good.
I'm going to do
We
that
went
for
to
sure.
a Taste of Westport last week, and we did like a caviar sample.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
we do a lot of caviar at our store. We actually sell like a really good amount for a very low price. And we
That
get it
sounds
from
great.
Ukraine, and we get it shipped here.
When is the next one of the tastes of?
I'm not exactly sure, but
I'll take a look.
They'll post it on.
Yeah.
I'll take a look and see if I can get to one of those, and then I'll see you there.
Yeah,
It was a pleasure to meet you guys, okay? Have a great rest of your day. Best of luck today. Sell a lot of fish. All right, I hope this was on camera. I don't even know what we had there, but we did our best. Let's keep moving on our way. Home harvested herbals. Would you like to speak with me for a few minutes? Let me see if I could get you on. All right, that should be fine. There we go. All right, let's see if I can do this. I'm going to zoom in on you a little. That's good. Hi, my name is Mark Pyers.
Judy Apicella, nice to meet you.
Judy, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm here today. I do a show called Discover Connecticut, and I'm a realtor. And my whole start of this show was to like meet new buyers and sellers. But right away, I was like, we have all these great businesses. Maybe I could highlight the businesses and connect with new buyers and sellers that way. You know what I mean? So I'm showing up at farmers markets, any cool events that are going on, and just highlighting Connecticut really. So I'm all over. So I may be in New Canaan tomorrow, Greenwich another day. Today I'm in Fairfield with you. So tell me, Judy, how long you been doing this?
So I'm a nutritionist, a certified nutritional specialist, a master herbalist. I've been doing it for over 20 years, making different herbal formulas. I was actually awarded a grant by the state of Connecticut for my Lyme disease formula, which helped over 200 people in my study with chronic pain and chronic fatigue in 2 months.
Wow.
I have a tea formula for dogs who have trouble, rising and muscle pain and just not living their lives anymore. It's helped them incredibly back to playing and back to living their lives.
Wow.
I make a great gut formula. I make pain formulas, hormone formulas, eczema.
Wow.
It's my love. I love it.
And so you're basically a clinical apothecary, right?
Exactly.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And so you've got it for the gut, you've got it for Lyme's disease, and you said that one helps with the pain and also with the effects of?
Pain and fatigue,
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Because there's no cure for Lyme's disease, correct?
Sure, but this one actually goes in. So what happens with Lyme disease goes into your distal tissue and it creates a biofilm. A biofilm it's kind of gross, but like if you don't brush your teeth, you have that.
Yeah, that
slime.
film, yeah.
It's a film. It's hard to get through, and they create their own. So after a while, antibiotics are not breaking a biofilm. You have to do antibiotics early. So this formula actually is shown to break biofilms and then target the bacteria, which is a spirochete bacteria, and destroy it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Well, I say congratulations on that. Can you mass produce it or no?
I'm working on it.
That would be great.
As
Yeah.
much as I can.
Yeah, you need some sort of, like, the pharmaceutical industry would just throw that in the garbage. They don't want it out there. They like making their treatment money.
Yeah.
It's like everything else. The cures, you can't find the cures. Are you? If you come up with a cure, remember that guy? Remember that guy who had the cure? Like, it's like that. You know what I mean? Where did he
You gotta
go?
come to the farmer's market.
Yeah, you gotta come to the farm.
Yeah.
Exactly. Come down here. Judy's got it all, guys. The gut health, the Lyme's disease. Do you have
Alpacas. We have
alpacas?
We rescue alpacas and we make socks, beautiful socks from their fiber.
Wow. Do you make these? Do you actually have
No,
them made
so-
with the?
So I raise them, I shear them, and then I have a woman who has a sock machine and she makes those. And
That
then
is so cool.
My son makes the cat and dog beds. He has a big felting machine, and cats and dogs go crazy.
Wow. I'm going to take a close-up of all this as I walk out because this is so cool. And then let me give you my card.
Sure.
So
Come to the farm someday.
I will. If you ever need a realtor, but flip the card. QR code right here. You can see yourself. We're live right now. All right, so you can scroll back and watch. Hopefully it was a good interview, and then subscribe because I'll be back and all over Fairfield County and going forward. So.
All right. I should talk to you because we actually have a big barn that it's renovated barn to live in, but we want to rent it out.
That's amazing. Yeah, I do rentals. I do everything. Yeah. This is why I do this, is for this exact moment.
Yeah.
You know, when you're like, I was thinking I needed someone to help me rent a piece of property I have, you know, or I have to buy something. So.
Yeah.
And then if you ever do another one of these and it's like a really cool one, and just shoot me a note. Hey, do you want to come and check this one out? There should be a lot of, because I want to do, the more events I do on the show, the better.
Oh, yeah.
People want to have this. This is what they really like, is the interaction. Because there's no net, there's no script. You never know what's going to happen.
Exactly.
Pleasure. Yeah, shoot me a note. Call me if you have any. If you'd like to get that on to rent. It's a good time to put a rental on. Come over, take a look. We'll put some numbers together and see if it works. Awesome. Pleasure to meet you. Let me do a close-up of this, so everybody can see how cool your stuff is here. All right, guys, check this out. All right, we're gonna go in here and show the socks. This is amazing that this is actually sheared from your own alpacas. And then, guys, this is what I'm talking about. If you want to find some real ways to heal or some health benefits for your body, gut health, pain be gone. I didn't even see that one. Look at this. The salve. Is it a salve or a salve? I never know how to say that one.
I call it a salve, but you're supposed to say salve.
You are supposed to say salve. And then look at this alpaca mattress. This is absolutely amazing. Wow, this was a pleasure. So nice to meet you. Absolutely. Well, I hope to see you next week or at another one of these. And then, like I said, any day this week I'm available if you want to talk about your rental.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Awesome. Take care. Have a great rest of your day. All right, guys. Say goodbye, Judy. We're on. Oh, look, we have some strawberries next, it looks like. Strawberries. Farm fresh. Now, this is what I'm talking about over here. Let's see if they have an interest in chatting, of course. I'm not sure if they do. You know, Dancing Bear Wellness is here. Let me just kind of walk some of these because it's not like everybody wants to chat. You got fruit and veggies here. CBD gummies, Barefoot Wellness. I think we're okay on brightness, but I'm wondering if I should go one lower. Yeah, I think that's better. Whoa, what do we got here? I gotta go and check these guys out here. Pasta. More fish over here. Saugatuck Craft Butchery. What's up, buddy? Want to chat for a few minutes? Yeah. If you're up for it, I'll come over to you so you can stay there. It'd be actually cool to see your provisions. This is how we do it, my friend. All right. What's up, brother?
Not much.
Oh, you go like that since
we'll
you're
do
doing
that. Hold hands, hold hands.
What's your name?
Sawyer.
Sawyer. Mark Pyers. I'll grab the microphone out. I do a show called Discover Connecticut. I'll give you a card here. I'll leave it on the table for you. So that's that. You can QR code it and see this. I'm also a realtor if you ever need any assistance when things go really well and you want to buy your house. You know what I mean? So can you tell me a little bit about Saugatuck Provisions?
Yeah, we're a whole animal butchery. We get our meat 75 miles north in Pine Plains, New York.
Oh, wow.
We also have wonderful chicken from the Hudson Valley area. We get beef, pork, and lamb. We make our own grinds every day. We do a wonderful dry-aged beef, beef and bacon, wonderful burgers out of that, even a chili grind, all these different kind of great specialty cuts that you won't see in other supermarkets and butcher shops.
And to me, it looks like the pricing's basically virtually the same as you would get from the food store, but that stuff's made mass-produced.
Exactly. Even if it's like a little bit more
It's
pricey, definitely
quality.
gonna be worth it for you.
You've tasted in the flavor and everything,
Exactly.
I imagine, right?
Exactly.
How long you guys been in business?
This shop has been open, I'd say, for almost 3 years now.
Okay.
But Paul's been on Riverside Ave in Westport for almost 13.
Okay, so this is his second shop, so
Yep.
to speak. That's fantastic. Well, when you got something that works, you just continue to spread.
Exactly.
So I wish you guys the best of luck. If you give me a subscriber, I appreciate it.
I got you,
Go
man.
back and see it. Let me know if it sounds okay. I don't even know. All right, man. I'll be back. Hopefully I'll see you again in the future. Thanks for your time. They don't want to be on. Got flowers. You guys leaving? New Pedal Farm. Okay, I got to hear about the new Pedal Farm. Got to hear about the Pedal Farm. How you guys doing? Can you tell me about your Pedal Farm?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're based in
Mark Pyers.
I'm Peyton. It's nice to
Peyton,
meet
nice
you.
to meet you. Discover Connecticut.
Awesome. Very cool.
Yeah, I try to highlight the communities, the small businesses.
Oh, great.
I'm a realtor, so I'm like trying to find new buyers and sellers while I do this.
Absolutely. Good stuff.
Yeah. So tell me a little about what you guys do.
So we are based in Monroe.
Okay.
We are completely chemical free.
Nice.
So all of our flowers are all pesticide free, completely organic.
Fantastic.
We have a lot of specialty premium varieties, and we do pride ourselves on having things earlier than everybody else,
That's nice.
longer than everybody else. So we really do have a lot of wonderful things, and they change each week.
Nice. So do you go to all the farmers markets?
We do have a lot of local ones. We're
Okay.
in Canaan, Rowayton, Westport, Sandbridge, and Greenwich. So we are pretty local all around here.
Fantastic.
We also have a flower stand on Fridays in Monroe at our flower farm.
Wow, that's amazing. Well, I'm going to give you a card if you ever need to highlight any of these events.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can QR code that and see yourself. We're actually live right now.
Oh, cool.
And then I cut this into a smaller episode later, so come back for the
Sounds
replay.
great. Yeah,
And then
of
if you
course.
ever need real estate assistance, flip the card.
I will keep
Ooh,
that in mind.
right?
Thanks so much.
Nice to meet you,
Yeah,
okay?
nice to meet you.
Have a great rest of your Sunday. Oh no, we missed all of that, I think. Yeah, we missed all of that. I got to start flipping this camera because I can't. I keep getting nothing and then sometimes everything. Like, I'm going to go out. I can't go stay in this far. All right, let's do that. We're moving ourselves along here. I got to go see my buddies at Sweatky Doodle. Those are my friends. We're going to go see them now. Let's see if we can scroll through here. How you doing, buddy?
Good, how are you?
You want to tell me about what you got here?
We have the hummus, we will sell hummus and the tahini.
You do hummus? Hummus? I got hummus.
Yeah,
Got hummus, and what else do you got?
we sell the hummus, salads, and the
Salads?
pita bread.
Nice. My name's Mark.
My name is Johnny.
Johnny, nice to meet you. Hey, how are you?
Sunil, nice to meet you.
Sunil, very nice to meet you guys. Do you guys do a lot of farmers markets?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Good response from everybody?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have been in the in this business since 5 years.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so we have a lot of fan base everywhere we go.
Have you been in Connecticut always, or did you come
Yeah,
from?
Connecticut.
Nice, nice. Well, I do a show to try to highlight Connecticut and all the communities, the small businesses.
okay.
So it's nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet
I'll give you a card. We're actually live right now, so you can see this
Oh, okay.
over here. And then if you ever need anybody to help you with real estate, that's what I do as well.
All right. Sure.
So my goal is to meet new sellers, new buyers while I'm out here on the streets. You know,
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think anybody's thought of that yet. So I just figure, let me get out and talk to people on the street.
Yeah,
you know?
sure.
So anyways, a pleasure meeting you. You got an awesome smile, guys. Look at
you.
his smile. That smile is great. You guys smile more. All right. Good to meet you. All right, we're gonna keep moving along. Got to go see Sweatky Cookies, my friends. We're gonna scroll. We're moving right through. Oh, look at these guys. I'm coming in here. I'm getting close. Jackson's back there. And I want to show you guys, there's something interesting. I'm walking up and everything's sold out. What's that about? You guys sold out already. Let me scroll this over. All right, these are my friends right here, Sweatky Doodle. And guys, I want you guys to see, first of all, what's going on? It's the beginning of the summer.
I'm telling you, people are excited for summer. They're excited for the season.
It is so awesome that you guys are here. And let me see real quick. I want to make sure that everything's looking good here. There we go. So awesome seeing you. Can you say hello to the camera and introduce yourselves?
Hello.
I'm Peter Swecky.
And Jackie Swecky, and this is our little one,
Jackson.
Jackson.
So you guys, can you tell us a little about the story? You told me once and I was totally blown away about it. How you got to this point.
Yeah, just a couple years ago, I was sitting around, I inherited all my grandma's recipes, picked it up one day, and I was like, let me give it a try.
Yeah.
First cookie I ever made was a snickerdoodle, and then we just took our family name and ran with it.
And it works.
People seem to love it, and I do everything from the soda breads to the little traditional tea loaves.
Yeah, yeah.
Whatever strikes me, I just come up with it.
And they're all delicious because it comes from a different generation. Now everything's so
all processed.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
Is all old-fashioned, no preservatives, just good old-fashioned. It's corny, but I would say it is made with love.
We try to keep that with grandma vibe. Like even our breads, I'll show you quick. We do it like on a nice plate, and it comes with a knife for you. So if you bring it as a hostess gift, grandma would give it to you on a nice plate. Your mom gives it to you on a napkin or something. This is how grandma would give it to you.
That's a presentation right there.
We try to keep the grandma vibe going throughout.
It's so awesome. It's so awesome. Now you guys are here every weekend. Are you at other farmers markets currently?
Right now, this is our main one.
Okay.
We're here every Sunday from 10 to 2, right on Sherman Green. And then we're working with Illicit Brewery to do some things maybe during brunch hours on Saturdays.
Awesome.
And we also do a lot of catering orders.
It's a great idea though, like being at a restaurant during some sort of
like a brunch market.
Yeah, that's a really cool idea.
We're partnering up with FTC. We're going to be doing one of our concerts on Wednesday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
What are they here or where? Is it actually at FTC?
At the actual FTC.
Every Wednesday, or is
this is one Wednesday coming up?
Oh, nice.
On the 11th, I believe, it's going to be 2 concerts. It's their opening jam session.
Oh, nice.
So we'll be selling cookies there too.
Wow, that's so cool.
Yeah, so we're popping up all over town.
That's so awesome. And now I know we were talking. You said you were looking for like maybe a kitchen so you could take this thing and maybe you know mass produce.
The goal, always.
Yeah, brick and mortar, or maybe even something that you could sell to shops. More on a grand scale out,
My overall dream is to have my own little shop and just spend every morning waking up, go to work, and just get everything baked all day.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We sold out hours.
That's the dream.
You live in the dream though, because it starts small, and you just have to have the vision.
And I love what I do. So if I ever stop loving it, I will just stop making it.
Exactly. Thank you for your time. I'll be back next week, and I'll see you guys again. All right?
No,
you gotta go. Jackson, good to see you. You guys keep kicking butt. All right, I'm gonna keep promoting you as much as I can.
Thank you so
and hopefully, and I think I gave you the new card. I don't know if I did.
No, I don't think
you could QR. We're live right now. And then, of course, you can always call me for real estate. I'll see you guys, all right?
I talked to you about real estate one day.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I'm looking for a new job. Like, I've always done administrative stuff, like in finance and everything. And he goes, you've always talked about being in real estate. You love houses and everything.
Yeah.
I don't even know where to begin.
It's funny. I've been planning on starting a team around this concept of Discover Connecticut because I feel like the amount of potential buyers and sellers that could come through the internet, and then it would just be people that are helping everybody out there. And so I think I'm going to build it out and just get a bunch of people who want to be a part of Coldwell Banker, part of the Discover Connecticut team. And it's just an extra way to get promotion. You're part of Coldwell Banker, the best firm out there anyway. Yeah. And then on top of that, it's like we promote all the agents on the show and that type of thing. So I've had that in my mind. So maybe this is something we can flush out together.
That would be wonderful.
Like interviewing, talking, because like we sit down for an interview, talk about real estate. That's content for you and me and for your real estate business. Yeah. So I mean, like, there's a lot of potential on that side of it.
And how's the market?
Well, it's not a lot of inventory, so it's coming back.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to find a way to get more of that inventory that's coming to the market. But yeah, I mean, still there's buyers out there. It's a good time, not necessarily to be a buyer, but a better time to be a seller. Starting to level out a little.
Oh, okay.
There's not a ton though, because there's a ton of agents. So it's like everybody's fighting for everything.
I feel like a lot of people that I see like on LinkedIn, they went from like, oh, I work for all these companies to, oh, now I'm a realtor. And I'm like, oh, that seems like a lot.
It happens sometimes. Sometimes. I would say if you could pick it up as a part-time for now, and then when things really go, you stop doing whatever you're doing that you don't want to do.
Yeah.
Because this is the problem with real estate. It's a roller coaster ride.
the thing.
there's no next week. You have to sell something today, every day.
Yeah.
And so it's a weird roller coaster where like you could have a bunch of business and then nothing for a few months, and you're like, what's going on? So that's the scary
That's the thing
consistency
that's
I like,
scary
and I
about it,
can't find that in real estate.
Yeah.
So I would say if you want to chat more, we could do that for
Yeah,
sure.
no, I'll see you across the street. I'll grab you.
All right, guys, keep selling.
Do you want some cookies? You need some energy for the road.
I'll take one. Give me something just for a snack, because it is hot out here.
That's the best.
Oh,
You're not going to beat that.
appreciate you guys. Have a great day, okay? All right, guys. Swicky cookies. Make sure you guys. Hold on a second.
Swicky Doodles.
Swicky Doodles. Yeah, my bad. Actually, let me put it here because I'm going to eat this as I walk. I think there's it. You know what? I came here to see you guys. Like, I saw you, but I was like, I got to start at the beginning. And then all of a sudden I'm talking to everybody. I'm like, it's like a half hour, 40 minutes I've been on. It's like, I got to go over and see you guys get out of here.
There's a lot of
Sweating. Yeah, no, this is so cool.
It's a lot hotter than I thought it was going to be.
I didn't think it was, I don't remember it being this busy last year.
No.
Like as many vendors either.
When I'm walking Timmy almost every single day, I stop at least 2 or 3 people each walk going, when's the farmer's market? Everyone's been trying to just get out.
So that's why they're all
Parade
pumped.
was packed. I said the parade being packed is an indicator.
Yeah.
People want out.
And there's a car thing today. Did you see that down at
No.
the high school? Car show.
No. There's a Black Rock Day.
Oh, Black Rock too.
Black
It's a
Rock
big day. I guess it's first day of summer. Is that what it is? It's not really though, right?
I don't think so. I think it's the first day just wanted to
Getting
feel like
out,
it's
yeah,
summer.
Yeah. Well, awesome guys. I'm so glad to finally get you on.
I know.
I'll see. Thank you for the cookies. We're gonna do a little taste test on these cookies too. All right, I'll see you guys. Thank you again. All right, let's start walking out of here, guys. I'm getting really hot. Let's see, we got a dude up here playing music. Let's give him some love. Yes, he needs a beat seat. Absolutely. Needs a beat seat. How are you, sir? We got pies there? Let's see if we can say hello to the pie guy. Hold on a second. There we go. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's go this way. Oh, it is. How you doing? My name is Mark Pyers.
Derek, how are you?
Derek, nice to meet you.
Yeah, I am the pie man.
You're the pie man.
That's what my friends call me.
I love it. I love it. So I do a show called Discover Connecticut. Okay. I highlight the communities, the small businesses, and I'm a realtor, so I try to connect with new buyers and sellers while I'm out here.
Perfect.
I'll give you a card. You can actually QR code it. We're live right now.
Cool.
Can you tell me a little about your business?
Yeah, sure. So, these are Australian meat pies. So, obviously, you guys love your chicken pot pies, and this is a different spin on it. So,
nice.
Our pastry is very different to what you would normally see in a pot pie. So, it's a puff pastry. It's all made by hand, and we laminate it by hand, so creating beautiful flaky layers.
Wow.
And so we have lots of different flavors. So everything from steak and Guinness through to a birria brisket, chicken curry. Obviously, we have a phenomenal classic chicken pot pie. And our number one seller is the Aussie pie. So, in Australia, when you go to a football game or a sporting event, instead of getting a hamburger or a hot dog, you grab an Aussie pie.
Oh, wow, okay.
So it's similar to a shepherd's pie filling. So ground beef, red wine, beef stock, rosemary, garlic, and it has a little bit of Vegemite in there to pump up the flavor.
Vegemite. I heard about Vegemite.
So,
that's so cool. So people love that.
People love that, and we're local, so we're just our commercial kitchens in Blackrock, and so we have a really nice local following, and they get behind us and support it.
I love it. And do you do a lot of farmers markets?
Yeah, so right now we're in 6 farmers markets this season. So last year was our first year, and we were here in Fairfield, and we were very fortunate, and we had people coming back week after week and spreading the news. So, and then this season we're in 6 different farmers markets.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
So, yeah,
well, you guys,
quickly.
You guys got to come down and get your shepherd's pie.
Absolutely. Come down to Tucker's.
Tucker's, absolutely. Hey, brother, it was nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Absolutely. If you give me a subscribe, I'll try to be back. I'll see you next week, maybe.
Perfect.
All right, take care.
You.
All right, we're going to say hi to Bonkers. We know Bonkers very well. We get all of our cupcakes from Bonkers. Let me see if I can get you on real quick. Let me see, I can zoom in a little. There we go. Hi, how are you? Addison? Mark Pyers, nice to meet you. So, my wife and I get all of our cupcakes from you for our parties and everything. We love it. Is your father the one?
No.
Okay.
I'm just on their employee.
All right, fantastic. Well, we love Bonkers. Can you tell us a little bit about the story real quick?
Yeah, for sure. So it's a family-run business. Mike and Chris are father and son owners. They opened the company 3-ish years ago, and it's a completely nut-free company, which is very attractive to people who have nut-free children.
Yeah.
And basically what you do is you walk into the store and you pick your flavored cupcake, and then you pick a frosting and put it together. So any combination you want. And as you can see here, we also have pies.
And so basically it's all created live in front of you. You could pick your cake, you could pick your topping, and you could just kind of just go a little more custom than you're used to seeing.
Yeah, for sure.
That's fantastic. You know, I just want to leave you a card. You can see we're live right now, and I'm also a realtor. You can tell if anybody needs any help. All right, nice to meet you. Take care. Have a good rest of your Sunday. All right, we're gonna keep moving along here. As you know, we've been live for roughly an hour, and now I am getting hot and tired. Poetry by, hold on a second, I gotta stop over here because, yeah, she's got pottery. I feel like that's cool. Hi, how are you? Do you mind if I do a little piece on your pottery?
Yeah, let me get out of here though.
Oh, you don't want to be on it?
I'm like,
No, you look great.
no, I want to get out of the way. Look, I got stuff everywhere.
Oh, I'm over that.
What are you?
I'm over that. I'm over that.
What are you from? Hamlet?
No, I do a show called Discover Connecticut.
Oh,
And I highlight, if you want to come over, I think I got it over here on us.
Interview me?
Yeah, I'm just going to have you tell me about your business. I like to highlight the businesses. All right, you want to come over in the center? I'll come to you. I'll get you centered. That's good right there. And then I'll come and sit next to you here.
Okay.
What's your name?
Sandra.
Sandra Mark Pyers. Well, I should know that. It says Pottery by Sandra. So tell me a little bit about your art here, because this is what it is.
So this is mid-fire stoneware, and most of it is wheel thrown, and then I have some hand builds that I make here.
It's beautiful.
I make them out of my home.
Absolutely beautiful. Look at this. It's absolutely stunning. So you make these out of your home?
I do.
And just based on what you're inspired by?
I'm inspired by landscapes, so you'll see a lot of my stuff is kind of beachy, kind of what might remind you of shore.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So, you know, my inspirations are really things that I'm inspired by nature.
That I could see it. It's absolutely stunning.
Thank you.
I wanted to get you on. I was just about to leave. I've been here for like an hour, and I'm going, and I see your pottery. I'm like, I got to get at least on. Anytime I'm an artist too. And I also invented a musical instrument. So whenever I see someone who does something creative, I'm like, I'm showcasing it on the show.
That's
you know?
awesome.
So,
I appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. No, so if you ever do a cool event, or if you're ever making pottery and you want to make content for your social media, and shoot it with this camera, because I mean, there's something cool about the hands working and you seeing it up close and some music.
For sure.
You could probably blow that up on like TikTok. You know what I mean?
Awesome.
So just I'll give you my card.
Okay.
And so we're live right now, so you
Love
can see
it.
that. But then also, whenever you need a realtor,
Okay.
that's why I'm actually out here, is to try to meet new
I love
clients.
that.
You know, so it's like I started with I need to find new buyers and sellers. And I'm
Two
like,
birds, one
yeah,
stone.
let's hook up with people and help blow up their businesses.
Yeah.
And then when you do really well, you buy a new house, and we all get some business out of it.
I love that. I love that
Nice
idea.
to meet you,
Thank
Sandra.
you so
Pleasure.
much. I
All right,
appreciate
have
it.
a great rest of your Sunday. All right, guys, I think that's going to be it, because I'm tired and it's hot. Pardon me, sorry. I'm just making my way through. Hi, how are you? You don't want to be on? I see coffee. All right, you can't end the show without getting. Yeah, you can't end the show without a coffee spot. Oops. Listen, you can't end the show. All right, I can't end the show without a coffee spot. How you doing? Mark Pyers.
Alex, nice to meet you.
Alex.
Donnie Rouse.
Donnie, Mark Pyers. How are you? And I'll say,
Kate.
Hi, Kate. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. So, I'm the host of a show called Discover Connecticut. and I highlight the communities, the small businesses, 400 years of history under our feet. And then I'm also a realtor, so I try to connect with new people out here on the street.
I love your card because I got a project for you. About a nonprofit in Cardiff.
You see that?
Children of Bridgeport.
Children of Bridgeport?
Bridgeport, yep.
You know, I'm also the inventor of a powerful sensory therapy drum for children with autism.
We gotta talk.
We have to talk for sure. For
I'll
sure.
give you a call.
Yeah, for sure. I'm glad we met. So tell me about what you guys are doing here at Rouse.
So we've been roasting and doing coffee for, well, professionally 23 years, my own business for 15.
Wow, okay.
So the star of this is called cold room espresso.
Okay.
You're okay. Espresso, slightly sweet with filter raw sugar, but quick, convenient, and the most important thing is delicious.
Delicious, that's the key.
I'm going to make you one right now.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to try it.
You're all about discovering Connecticut.
Yeah.
This is the best drink in Connecticut, multiple years rated.
Is it really?
Yes.
Yeah, we've won 3 years in a row. We won Best Beverage in Connecticut.
Wow, I love that. I love that.
And best music with the beverage.
I like
true as
that.
well.
I like that. So best drink the last 4 years? Did you say 3 or 4 years?
So when I first created it, I entered the specialty foods for like 3 years, and then I just didn't do it after that.
Okay.
I figured like.
But you wanted enough. Now
Yes,
you have
exactly.
the accolades. So is this a different formula, or is it just brewed differently, or is it just the beans you get?
Espresso is a whole method to it.
Okay.
Espresso, strip, sweetened, and then bottled. So
Okay.
You'll see when you taste it.
Yeah.
So there it is. Before you drink it, just give it a little stir.
A little stir.
We call it activating.
Oh, I'm going to activate it right here. Guys, we're taking the first sip live. Yeah, we're doing that.
To come down to Fairfield and have a cold rum in it.
Yeah, for sure. Do you guys have a brick and mortar anywhere? Very nice to meet you. Reach out.
Brick and mortar, we sell in stores. So we sell at the pantry in Fairfield, as well as stores all the way down to.
I know I've seen it at places. I didn't know what it was at first, but that's fantastic.
You won't forget.
I won't forget now. All right, hold on. I'm going to take a little sip right here on camera. After you, sir. He's coming to get his espresso right now. See this? All right, here we go, guys. First sip. Oh my goodness. Are you serious though? There's a flavor in there you can't describe. There's just some I don't know how to. It's a cinnamonish thing, but it's not cinnamon.
So the whole brewing process, everything about the brewing process. So when you filter espresso, what you're doing is you're giving more flavor clarity because now you don't have all the undissolved solids kind of like laying down.
I see.
So it's completely different. Yeah.
So good.
Dig it.
And so all you added was milk, right? Everything else is the flavor of the.
And a little bit of raw sugar in the espresso.
A little raw sugar. Okay. That is so tasty. You guys have videos of like going through the processing?
Instagram.
Oh, cool. Okay. Like I said, that's like this is the perfect business for doing cool videos. You know what I mean? Like of the hands while you're in the middle of making it.
Where can we find this?
Oh, so I'm gonna give you my card.
Yeah.
You need a testimonial? I'll give you a testimonial.
Oh yeah, you want to get on real quick? That'd be awesome. Yeah. So we're actually live right now. You can see that. And then on the other side, whenever you need a realtor, that's why I'm actually here is to try to meet new buyers and sellers. Cool. I figure no one else has thought of doing that, going on the street meeting people. So highlight the communities, the businesses, and then maybe find some new clients in the process. Awesome. You know. So yeah, hit that and then let me know if you guys. I hope it sounds okay. It looks okay. It should look okay with that camera. That's the best camera you can get.
Wait, hold on. If we're live, we have to take a screenshot. This is so funny.
Yeah, for sure. I'm gonna see if I can get closer too. I'm gonna get a close up of this.
Oh, wait, this is live?
Oh yeah, we're live.
Oh, awesome. That's pretty awesome.
We're live on here, Facebook, and like my other YouTube channel, which is my main, like my music channel.
Sick setup.
Yeah, I try to see if we can at least do it right. You know, if you're gonna do it, you do it right. Right?
Oh yeah.
You want to do a little testimonial?
Sure.
Awesome. What's your name?
Frank.
Frank. Mark Pyers. Very nice to meet you.
All right,
Guys, we're here with Frank. We both have an espresso in hand here from Rouse. It's ridiculous, right?
This is the best. Actually, this is probably the best iced coffee, Fairfield County, maybe Connecticut. Yeah.
I think it's the best iced coffee I've ever had.
Yeah, you've ever had?
Yeah.
You know what? He's right. It's the best coffee ever had. The best iced coffee. He has many flavors. My favorite is the orange.
Orange?
Have you tried the orange?
No.
No, it's the world. It's amazing.
An orange flavored coffee.
An orange flavored iced coffee, yes.
Wow.
And it's all natural. I mean, he does it. He brews it himself. And this guy's amazing. And this guy has on Instagram, he has reels instructing you on different ways of preparing coffee. So I've learned a lot because if you want to brew it, pour over, you want to do French press, this guy is the resource.
He understands it
so
all.
Any way you want to make coffee, this guy is definitely the way to go as far as learning how to do it.
Well, I've never seen anything come out of a bottle that tasted this good. You know how you have like Starbucks has those drinks.
Oh, yeah, the Starbucks.
You
Yeah.
know, like I've never had a drink that tastes this good right out the
natural.
bottle.
This is, and what was the flavor that you were fascinated with? The flavor that you have. You were trying to. What did they determine that was?
I think he said it's just a normal. Is this one or the red?
It was
medium.
regular.
Yeah. It's got like some cinnamon or nutmeg or something in there that tastes so good, and it's like a muted flavor.
Yeah.
That's why it's so good. It's not like overbearing.
Yeah.
It's really light in there, but you're like, whoa, what's that?
Yeah. Let's see what he's got in here.
Let's see what we get Frank today.
As I go for the mustache. It's fine.
It's good,
just,
right?
Yeah.
Now, Frank, where are you from?
I'm from Fairfield.
You are? Okay.
Yeah.
How long you been in town?
40 years.
40 years. I thought about, I've been doing this for a while, talking to people on the street. I thought it'd be kind of cool to find out, like, where were you born?
Norwalk.
You were born in Norwalk, okay,
Yeah.
and then you stayed there until you were X and then moved here to Fairfield?
Yeah.
Okay, so you've been in Connecticut your whole life.
That's right.
That's awesome.
I've traveled a little bit, but
okay,
Connecticut most of my life.
So you've seen the world a little, but you come
So
back
I've
to
seen the
Connecticut
world.
always.
That's right. I've seen the world because I've been to the Midwest. So basically, like you said, I've seen the world.
That's have you seen the
I've been
world?
to
You've seen
Milwaukee, I've been to
the
Chicago.
whole thing.
I know him.
You know him?
No.
Oh. So what do you do here in Fairfield?
I work at home. Work for a medical firm in Westchester County.
Oh, cool.
Fortunately, I'm able to work at home most of the week.
Fantastic.
I do spend 2 days a week on probably the most treacherous highway in America.
Yeah.
I-95.
Down, yeah.
2 days on I-95. It's
you have to go to the city,
because
or
I'm actually only 35. But from all the commuting I've been on 95, look at the hairs. Look at the gray hairs.
He's only 35, but he's been in Fairfield for 40 years. We're
yeah.
still trying to figure out the math.
You'll figure out. You'll do the math. You'll wonder what I have in this coffee if I'm doing that kind of math.
It's awesome to meet you.
Oh, it's awesome to meet
Absolutely.
you.
Let me give you my card as well.
Oh, please.
I'm running out,
I
but
also do voice work if you ever.
Oh, you do, so do I, but like I don't know how to get into getting connected with people. So like I'm a celebrity impressionist.
Oh, okay.
So I do like a lot of people.
Oh, fantastic.
Like Christopher Walken, Al Pacino,
Oh,
Donald
wow.
Trump, like everybody.
Wow.
And
you do.
kind of got me in
Christopher Walken.
Wow, you come down, Frank.
Wow.
You hang
Right.
out, find
This
a
coffee.
market.
This coffee is great.
Guys, you brew your coffee. Oh. I love how Walken will just out of nowhere be like, no.
My Innie and my Audi love it. You know,
Yeah, so
70s.
sorry.
Oh, this was great.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure. So
Oh,
you have a timbre in your voice I can't reach though, for lower end.
For low end,
Like
I
that,
save it for. I actually the church over here, St. Thomas. I'm one of the readers.
Are you really?
So I have to hold.
I
back
go
a
there.
little bit.
That's where we
Oh,
go.
you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so you might hear me sometimes.
Awesome. Yeah. I
But
didn't know
I
you
have to
did
hold
that.
back because some of that I want to read it like Ten Commandments, and then
Yeah,
Moses said to the.
I was to say you have that voice. You can really do it. You know, the Charlton Heston vibe. You know.
I could. Oh my God! when he breaks.
Oh, we gotta get ourselves on here. Why are we not on here? Oh, let me get Frank on here. There's Frank. I want to make sure we're on.
Oh,
What's cool about this camera, I could zoom out a little bit. Let me get over here. Oops. There we go. Zoom it out a little bit. So do you do a lot of voice work now?
No, I have done some training, like online training. Like my wife is an instructional designer, so she used me. So a lot of times I'm telling people how to, it might be coding, or it might be things with HR, frequently asked questions, stuff like that.
You know what scares me is this stuff with the AI now. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
I saw a couple of videos where they're like, it looks like me on camera come up and it's like, this is AI. And I'm like, no, it's like an actor. That's like a real actor. And I realize now they're going to put every actor out of business. They put every voiceover artist out of business.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
You're not going to
that.
need anything anymore.
Yeah.
Because you can just type in a prompt and then get a guy who looks like me to be as good. Because they're good. I'm looking at them like, the emotion's there. And like,
There are tricks, though. There are tricks because there's some words sometimes they can't
say them correctly.
And she does. She works with. She creates avatars, and they'll say English voice or Midwest voice or whatever. But even then, there's sometimes you give them a word,
They'll say
and
it
you
wrong.
have to phonetically spell it so that you can
So
trick them.
true.
Otherwise, they put an extra syllable in.
So
they're
true.
not perfect yet. So if you're a voiceover artist, you still have a few years before you get hungry.
Only maybe it's going so fast.
But it is scary.
And it makes me realize it's so indistinguishable from reality now when they're horrible at it. Imagine when they're really good at it. And then it makes me think it's like everything we see just AI, and like we're not really here. Like this is kind of scary because that's so. I swear I saw the best actor in the world on screen, and it was an AI. And I'm like Leonardo DiCaprio, all those guys, they're all out of business. Out of business.
You know, and I'm sure you feel the same way. Right now on Instagram, there's like two kinds of voices which drive me nuts. The first one is the influencers or the content creators are going around and they're telling you about certain food or sandwich. And it's such a simple, if you like this sandwich and you always like Italian grinders, you've got to go to this place. It's the best. You get that sing song, and it drives me nuts. The other one, it's the history ones. It's all the same.
The old guy.
Did you know that the Romans back then used spears that were over 30 feet long? It's just...
There's another one I hear that I think is actually decent, and it's the old guy. Have you heard him? And he'd be like, he talks slow, and he's got a little, not a southern draw, but it's like a weaker voice.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. It's deep but weaker.
Is he like the McDonald's guy? Who was the guy that does the McDonald's ads?
Could be like that. It's like he's like talking really slow, but it's deep. And I'm like, oh man. And I took a couple of mine where I did the voiceover, and then I put his voiceover, and I'm like, no one will know it's me. And I kept his because it was better than me.
Yeah.
And I was like, because my voice is my voice, but his has that timbre that's there.
Right.
It's like it's meant for historical, and so it's like we're really at a disadvantage here in this time if you're a creator, you know. And for me, as someone who's self-starter with a show like this, it's like I got to keep thinking, got to keep going out there and creating because we're going at it. We're getting put out of business.
Well, it's like you said. Then you just have to look for what is the latest trend, how do you adapt to it.
Now here's another one. Everybody loves like UFC.
Right.
Who's the guy who's going to get an AI to just create their own UFC? Then fighters don't get hurt anymore.
Yep.
It's all just a show.
Great.
But they have characters they fall in love with. There's 30 fights of some guy, but it's all AI. Like that's where we're going here. And those fighters are out of business. And Dana White, all those people out of business. That's where we're going. And now I just gave somebody the idea for the next UFC.
Yeah, it's great.
But I'm an idea guy.
You
That's
know
what I
to
do.
credit him.
Yeah.
You got to credit him.
Thank you. It's nice to meet you.
Great.
I'll give you my card.
Yeah,
If you can reach out, and then you
have
can
a
QR
card, but
code.
let me reach out
shoot
to
me.
you.
My phone number's there. If you ever need to make any real estate moves, that's why I'm really trying to do this, is to
okay.
connect with new people. So if you flip the card, flip that card. Wow. See that double decker? Cool card, right?
Yeah, it's nice.
I figure it's two birds, one stone. I'm out here
That's
talking to
right,
people.
that's
So,
right.
yeah.
Well,
Awesome,
hey,
Frank.
good luck to you.
Hey, enjoy
Thank
this
you.
coffee. I'm enjoying mine.
I know. Get right here.
I gotta say thanks to them. What was the main guy's name on the left?
Donnie.
Donnie Ross. And that was his brother on the right? He gave me his card, the one on the right, the younger guy. Oh, okay. So that's what it was. Yeah, okay. Donnie's. Thanks, buddy. Donnie, dude, I want to chat with you more. You got my card, right?
I did not.
Let me leave you one.
Yeah.
Gave out my last card. That's hilarious. I'll bring one back to you. I ran out.
Perfect.
This is so good. I got a great piece from him too. I'll try to tag you. All right, so guys, I think we're basically done here. I don't know if I should continue on. I mean, I have my coffee here to continue to finish drinking. You want to come on? Oh, yeah? I'll go back over there. I tried to grab her, but she was in the middle of a client, so I didn't want to get involved. I'm going to go back there to my car anyway. Sauce with the pasta, right? I wanted to get them on. I'll go back. You want to be on or no?
We'll follow you over there.
Oh, cool. Okay. Is it your wife?
Sister-in-law.
Oh, cool. You're a good family member. I'm gonna leave this here because it's hard to carry all this. All right, let's go over to the pasta. So sorry.
I was a pain when I was a teen too. So.
Oh, are we not live? Did I run out of space or something? I ran out of space. I hope we're still live. If not, I didn't know I ran out of memory on my card. Hey guys. You got a good brother-in-law.
Well, he's in advertising. We're both in advertising.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Fantastic. We have a lot to talk about then. We have a lot to talk about. Yeah, go ahead. Let's see if I can zoom this in a little.
What is this for? Is it a podcast?
So I do a show called Discover Connecticut, and I'm a realtor, and I thought to myself, I gotta find new buyers and sellers. Maybe I'll just start talking to people on the street. So I started doing that, interviewing people, and then I started highlighting the small businesses, the 400 years of history under our feet, and it's like it's all becoming really about local, hyper-local. And so when I see people with small businesses, I want to highlight them because we're all doing the same thing, trying to thrive. And then maybe they want to buy a house one day and they call me, that type of thing.
One more second, sorry.
No problem.
Liana, who is that?
My phone's dying, so we have to get the POS system on this phone.
Let me see if I can zoom out a little. Oops.
Can I reset it or something?
Are we still live?
Are you sure?
Yeah, we're still live. Rosie, you okay? Yeah, I can hear you. You okay? No, I'm at the farmers market live on the show for Discover Connecticut. I'll call you back after, okay? No. I think they went to church.
Wait, I want Hudson in it. Can you go find
I'll call you back, okay? After I'm done. I'm almost done here. All right. Let's see if I can get a little something out of here.
Okay, I'm sorry. We actually really need like a minute.
All right, no problem.
Mind if like you go somewhere first?
No, I was just going to go back to the car and finish up, but I'll just hang here for a second and zoom in on this.
Oh, Sophia, do you want to do it while I figure this out? Sure. Okay.
We'll get Sophia on.
That's not what we practiced, but okay.
You could stand right there with the baby if you want. Yeah, why don't you stay right there with the baby? That's actually cool. And I'm going to come and join you here. If it's okay, I'll stand here in the middle. You want to stand here with me? And then we're like kind of there together. What's your name?
Awesome. I'm Sophia.
Sophia Mark Pyers. What's your name, buddy?
Hudson?
Hudson.
This is Hudson.
Hudson? I love your hat, buddy.
It's a great hat.
You got the
right?
coolest hat in the world.
Thank
And
you.
what's your name?
Leighton.
Leighton. Okay, very nice to meet you. Actually, Leighton, maybe you should go behind. Yeah, and then how does it look there on the camera? Can you tell? Because I can't see it. You can.
Good.
Is it okay?
Those angles.
We are?
Universal
Fantastic.
language.
So how long you guys been in business?
So we've been in business since 1976, fully family run.
Wow.
Out of Southington. So my aunts and uncles, and then her grandma and aunts.
That is fantastic. And you guys have pastas and pasta sauces? Is that?
So right now we're just selling pasta sauces through the farmers market. We've got 4 different types. We've got vodka sauce, pasta sauce, marinara, and basil tomato.
Wow, fantastic. Vodka's kind of my thing, vodka sauce. You know, not vodka, but vodka sauce I like.
You know, a little on the side of a
I always wondered, is there vodka in vodka sauce? There is.
It gets
Oh.
burned off during the cooking process, so you know you
It's
can't.
not really there,
no,
but it's just.
not.
Is that where the name came from? Is because it was okay,
A
interesting.
little cream too.
That I can tell. I love the cream in the sauce. Yeah.
And you put cheese on top, right?
Of course, yeah. So, and this is a family recipe? Okay, all 4 flavors are yours.
Absolutely.
That's fantastic. And now, are you here every weekend?
So we're not here every weekend. This is our only weekend in June, but we'll be back in July and August for about 7 Sundays.
Okay, so guys, we're almost at the end of today's farmers market. So come back next month and say hello, pick up your sauces. To me, I make pizza.
Oh yeah.
You know, so it's like if you're gonna make pizza, you make it with a good sauce.
Need the sauce. That's the biggest part.
Especially with like the Bertolli pizza oven, you know what I mean? You get the
You're
crust.
serious.
Oh, I'm
about
not
it.
messing around.
Oh no,
You
we
see
just
the
have
camera?
pizza store. I know, it's serious business.
Yeah, we're not messing around here. But anyways, a pleasure to meet you guys. I'm gonna grab a card for you from the card.
Yeah, sure.
So you can scroll or hit the QR code and see it. We're live right now.
Oh, amazing.
So we're live on like all these platforms, but then I take this whole thing and make like a nice short episode afterwards.
awesome.
Be like the farmers market
I'm
Sunday.
YouTuber.
YouTube and Facebook and then throughout the week, whenever I get, I'm like 4 back right now. I've been filming so much, and I don't have an editor, so it's like
Oh, it's
one-man
just you,
show.
One-man show. Well, you got the gear for it.
Got the
so-
gear for the one-man show.
Honestly, congrats for that.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You got to keep going even when it's hard to. That's for me. Like I pulled up today and I'm like, what am I doing? And then I'm like, get out there and go. Right, Hudson? You got to get out there and go. He's getting ready to get it back some rest. Is the pickle lady? Did you see the pickle lady? Did he have some?
How many pickles did you have, Hudson? 20?
He's a pickle
Yeah.
guy. Turning into a pickle.
He is a pickle. Look at his legs. His legs are pickled.
Oh my goodness. Well,
I put them in
congratulations
brine.
on the little guy and the business. It's fantastic.
Thank you.
And hopefully another 100 years as a family business into the future and beyond, okay? Pleasure to meet you. I'll get you a card, okay? Have a great day.
We're gonna go get more pickles.
Yeah, thank you for grabbing me. I appreciate it.
You want to try some of the vodka?
Yeah, I would love. Yeah, if you don't mind, I'd love to. A little flavoring would be fantastic.
Let us know how it is.
Oh, it'd be so cool. Thank you, my friend. Oh, awesome.
Cheese up.
That is, yeah, I got to get some cheese on top. All right, we're going to do this right on camera.
Oh, still going.
We had,
we get a review going.
Yeah, we had Rouse give me a little bit of their coffee, and he was like, go do it on camera. It was so good. Have you had that coffee?
I haven't been around much.
You know, I didn't expect, because I've had some coffees before, like iced coffees, and I was like, it's nice coffee. There's something about their flavor, really good. If you're into that. You like coffee? Not really?
I'm an occasional coffee.
So you don't need to go get it then. It's just if you love it. Wow.
How do you like that?
This is great.
Good. Been the biggest seller by far.
Vodka. Guys, vodka sauce. That's so good.
You got cheese and forks.
All right. I can't give a number, but
Yeah, give us a number.
it's definitely north of 9. North of 9 easily. Is there garbage?
Right down there.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
I'll throw it on the way.
right back.
You mind? Oh, thanks, brother. Guys, I'm saying 9.3 without, I only had a little flavor of it. 9.3, that's a huge number, by the way. Nobody realizes you go over an 8 into the 9s, that's like a huge number.
Anything above 9 is great.
It's huge, huge. All right, guys, make sure you come down and get your pasta sauce here. Test us. It's a pleasure meeting you guys. Thank you again. Thank you. Just getting a close-up of your sauces. All right. I'm going to go back to here.
Yeah, if I could, that'd be great.
Yeah, of course. The pasta or the vodka? Oh, the vodka.
Have a great day.
Yeah, you too. Oh, no. Just a piece of pasta. Okay?
All right. I think that's a wrap for us, guys. I think that's a wrap. All right. Oh. All right, I'm going to put this away, guys. This is officially all right. All right, so officially Farmers Market, Fairfield, Connecticut, we did it. This is the first for the summer. If you want to come down and check it out, every Sunday they'll be here from 10 to 2, and I'll probably be back to interview some more of these amazing businesses and highlight Connecticut again. So make sure you reach out to me if you have any needs in the real estate business. If you want to learn a little bit more about Fairfield County, just shoot me a DM, leave a comment. I will see you on the very next episode. Until then, it's Mark Pyers, your realtor with Discover Connecticut. See you guys.